Hey, what's up, guys? I got another beer and game review for you. This one's about Sapporo. Yes, Japanese beer, bro. This is pretty cool. I've had it before. Usually, I try something I've never had for our beer and game reviews, but I wanted to show you about this one. It's one of my favorite Japanese beers. There's Asahi, of course, that I'll do that for another show. This one's a 5.2. 5.2 ABV. Yeah, good beer, dude. Let's take out the look. Usually I have it in a can, and this is actually one of the first times I'm having outside the can. This is 1 pint. It costs a bit. It's like almost a $5 can. I think it was like $4, 4 in tax, of course, with your recycling fees and stuff like that. Yeah, good color. It's not bad. It's nice and clear. Oh man, they filter the shit out of this one. It's got a nice head to it. It looks good. It looks good. Of course, I've tried it before. I do enjoy a nice glass of, or a can, the first time in a glass of Sapporo. Yeah, it's good. What can I say? I mean, there's no bitterness to it. Barely any. I mean, if you're a beginner, all beers are going to taste bitter to you. But once you get used to it, you don't really need to get affected to the bitterness anymore. It's been quite a while for me since I started drinking alcohol. I'm not going to admit how old I was when I first drank. But yeah, dude, it's good beer. Straightforward, smooth, nice and cold. In the middle, steel can or aluminum or whatever it's made out of, but it's 5.2. It's hence the name was created in Sapporo in Japan. I think it's the fourth largest city by population in Japan. I don't know. I don't see where it is, but yeah, the brewery was founded in 1876. Wow, that's a long time ago. I mean, it's a damn good beer. Yeah, 1 pint cost me about $4 in tax. You're looking at like $4.50 or so. Yeah, somewhere around there. But good ass beer. This is good with a nice meal, Japanese meal, with your your sushi and raw fish. I wanted to do a beer and game review that kind of matches the game, but I haven't really done that very much. But in this one, the game I'm going to be reviewing is Skullgirls. And that one is a fighting game. Very unique. Art is just awesome. You'll see in just a few minutes after I talk about the beer. The aroma, I got bad smelling. I can't really smell that good. I've always have a stuffed nose or some bullshit like that. No, I don't do coke, alright? But it's a good beer. It's not a cheap one. Especially just for a pint. I'll do an Asahi one. I'm going to start doing the in regions. Do California, a lot of Sierra Nevada, a lot of Fat Tire stuff like that. But this one, it's a good brew. I mean, it's so transparent. It's not as thick as most beers that I actually like. I like a good thick, dark, brown, golden beer. This one's nice and clear. I mean, Yeah, it's like it looks like apple juice. I mean, it's just as clear as apple juice. But damn, yeah, this is a good brew. There's good carbonation to it. Let's take a look at the. There's not much of lacing. It's not just like I said. It's a really thin beer. It's really good, very, very crisp and cold. So if you have this can in the refrigerator, in the freezer, as a matter of fact, it gets really cold, really quick. Don't leave it in there for too long. You're gonna end up with a slushy beer, and no one likes a slushy beer. This, yeah. Yeah, you gotta give it a try. It's hard to describe. I'm not that good at describing the taste of the beer, but this is on par to one of my favorites. You know, for being such a clear beer and light. Definitely a good summer beer. Definitely a good spring beer. Not a winter beer that I could say. Because yeah, for good winter beers, my Imperial Stout is one of my favorite. Um, Most recent was the which one is the banana nut that my brother got me. Yeah, good stuff, man. Hey, enjoy the game as much as I did playing it. Hell yeah! Cheers, BGR all the way. Hey, what's up, viewers? I hope you're enjoying that beer and game review. The beer we just drank was Sapporo, which is a badass drink. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of this one. Skullgirls is a 2D fighting game independently developed by Revenge Labs and co-published by Ottoman Games and Konami. Yes, the same guys who made Castlevania. Now, the game was released through the PlayStation Network and Xbox Live in North America, Europe, and Australia from April to May 2012, and later received a Japanese release by Cyberfront for the PlayStation Network in February 2013. The engine and playstyle for Skullgirls were intentionally modeled after Marvel vs. Capcom 2, New Age of Heroes, incorporating several similar game mechanics such as tag team based combat, character assists, snapbacks, and delayed hyper combos. Now, I actually had a good chance to drink some Sapporo along with my gameplay, and there's quite a few times you see me getting my ass handled to me, but I'm sure you'll understand. Now, the game includes a story mode, arcade mode, versus mode, training room, a tutorial mode, and an online play using the GGPO network library. Skullgirls includes various unique features to address system and balance problems, such as the infinite combo detection. When the game detects a looping combo through the monitoring the player's attacks, the other players can break free of the infinite by hitting any button. In addition, Skullgirls offer protections against high, low, unblockable attacks, which occurs during the player, for example, uses a low attack and calls it a high hitting assist, making it nearly impossible for the opponent to block. The game attempts to redeem the issues by offering a short grace period after blocking that guards against other hits types. Skullgirl takes place in the fictional Canopy Kingdom, a country reminiscent of a 1940s post-war America tangled with magic and intrigue, and a world rife with conflict, dirty dealings. Several individuals and organizations seek to obtain the mysterious artifact known as the Skull Heart. Once every 7 years, the Skull Heart grants one young woman's wish. However, if a woman with an impure soul attempts to use the heart, and she's got a skanky vagina, her wish will be corrupted, and she will be transformed into the next Skullgirl, a mysterious, monstrous entity with immense power, and one nasty, rotten crotch. Hundreds have sought after the Skullgirl heart, but none of its wielders have yet been deemed worthy and spared of its cruel power. Now for the story, 7 years following the Grand War, a blood-soaked battle fought between three nations. The newest Skullgirl, Marie, has emerged and begun to terrorize the Canopy Kingdom. The game follows several fighters and their journeys to confront Marie and claim the Skull Heart. Each character has her own motive for seeking the heart, whether to destroy the artifact or to use its power for their own interests. Not like any of their interests was like, wanting bigger breasts, because they all have big breasts in this game. I'm not a breast guy, I'm an ass guy, but they all have great asses too. But anyway, straight to the point is what I'm talking about, that this game is really fun. As for a fighting game too, I love fighting games, Tekken, Street Fighter, all those cool games. This one gives that artifact, that feel of classic and unique. This game was actually a Kickstarter and was, released to the PlayStation Network and of course the Xbox Live, and is so far, I only have a few friends that have it, but I'm having a blast just playing against them.
No place. Your turn, Highness. Let's take a look.
Now this is probably going to be one of the most easiest decisions I've made. As for the review of the beer, Sapporo gets a 4 out of 5, and Skullgirls gets also another 4 out of 5. I'm glad you guys enjoyed this. I hope you come back for another one. Comment, like, share, anything you can. Let me know what you think and any other suggestions that you might want, or even a beer review request. Let me know.